I need gold too. Like, I need a gold incentive. Maybe if you gave me this city? Like, more uranium is always good. Does Egypt have uranium? That's what I want to know, actually. Does Egypt... Ah, Disaba. So if I conquer Disaba, I take away all their uranium stockpiles. Actually, they probably have some uranium over here. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, that's good. Babylon's going to be one of those cities I need to conquer as well. I just do. Because it's the perfect gateway to Persepolis and the rest of Asia, really. Well, South Asia, not Northern Asia like the Mongolians and such and such. God, I really hope the AI doesn't unite against me and then form like a coalition and just take me out. Because I know the civilizations have enough firepower to like unite against me and then kind of like just nuke me over and over again with all their different units and such and such. And like I'm going to see Swedish Lancers at one flank and like I don't know, mechanized infantry in another flank and artillery in another flank and rocket artillery in another and maybe even musketmen in another flank in the form of janissaries. So I really don't know. Mongolia is now mopping up Attila. I don't feel bad for them, but you know, they are kind of like children. Okay, so now we have the helicopter gunship. That means we can attack. Then we can attack with the helicopter gunship afterwards. Alright, so let's pull this guy back. Then attack. Good. Bombard the city. Bombard rocket artillery. Bombard. That was a good hit. That was a really good hit. I love the sound of that too. Say bombard. Okay, bombard. And then the infantry unit can conquer the city. We should be done actually. We don't need Philadelphia to be honest. Like, do we need Philadelphia? No, we don't. We can just move in through here. Yeah, so once we conquer Boston, then we should be fine. We're only conquering Boston because... why are we conquering Boston, actually? Fuck, I know. God. Probably because we're assholes. Alright, now we can finally make peace, I think. And be relatively safe from any American counterattack. I mean, because again, what are we going to fear? Osanika? Really? Are we going to fear that city? No, we're not. Buffalo Creek? No, we're not. Like, these cities are, like, worthless. Anyway, let's just make peace. Oh, come on. We conquered way too much of your empire in order for you to keep on going. But you should be demoralized. Oh, the iron will of America will live on. The iron will of my dick will live on. The iron will of my dick will live on in your mama's vagina. Alright, liberate the city. Wow, okay, that's good. Can I make peace with them? Yeah, I should. And let's see what I can ask for. Right now, I want this city. No, well, I want that city. I want the city. We're not even close. Motherfucker, I'm going to kill you. But is it really worth it to continue fighting over uranium? I mean, is it? Not really. We should make peace, actually. Maybe later on I'll declare war on them. Ooh. Nah, we have enough uranium. Here, let's just make... Just give me sugar. And crabs and uranium. Unacceptable. What are you planning to give me? I'm very tempted to just... I'm just tempted to just continue the war. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to continue it. I just want to heal up now and just focus on conquering Egypt. Whatever. Let's just make peace. Straight up peace. White peace. Whatever. Damn stupid Songhai. Can't even give me uranium. So selfish. Alright, so let's just heal up. whatever. We made a city-state ally, a city-state our ally, so that's good. More allies, the better. All that jazz. And right now we can move up this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Right now, I don't think we need to fear the Americans anymore, even though they're threatening to continue the war, because they just don't have anything really. That's the bottom line. Like they're just weak as hell, and they don't have anything to really make me feel fear or anything. I mean, look at these frigates. They think they can stop me? I have battleships, motherfucker. Please. These ships are going to be useful in my war against the Aztecs as well, because they probably have a navy for having a massive island colony. I mean, a massive array of island colonies. Anyway, so what can I do? Nuclear plant? I don't know. I don't know, really. We should build more units. That's what we should do. Another missile cruiser is fine. Move in. And then these guys can go to the aircraft carrier. So yeah, we're just building missile cruisers to increase my navy overall. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we have mechanized infantry. That's wonderful. Yeah, we should have these guys have. We should make these guys have cover. One more turn till we have one nuclear missile, which is excellent. This guy can stay where he is. Heal up. Everybody here, heal up. And these guys can fortify, heal up, heal up, heal up. Till I know what to do with them, really. I mean, should I send them to the Americas or should I not? That is what I'm facing right now. And let's just build a road all the way to Carthage. Route cancelled. Route cancelled. Really? Really? You know, it's fucking... sometimes the workers are just a joke. Alright, so let's repair the Songhai territories. Fortify over here. Oh, whoa. You should actually heal up. Heal up, heal up. Fortify. Alright, and what can we do with you, Las? Yeah, we can keep you over here. Oh, the workers should actually connect the uranium over here. Give us some 3 uranium, which is really good. You can stay over here for now. And you can stay over here as well. Gonna fortify you. Oh, fuck you, Isabella. You and your damn rules and non-open borders policy and whatnot. Alright, so exit out of all these. We're running out of gold, but I don't really care. I really don't. We're building a lot of units, so what do you expect, you know? Mechanized infantry. Ah, we got a barracks here. Oh, why did we build the barracks over here? Well, this city has a good production base, actually. Yeah, let's make it into a military city. Ah, courthouse. That's nice. That is just really nice. All right, build a granary. We should get more allies on our side, like more city-state allies. We need to meet Mombasa and the other city-state at some point. All right, 2 more turns. Come on, there we go. Ooh, Marines would actually be useful in conquering America. Too bad I don't have the foresight to actually plan this shit. I mean, God, if I made a Marine-based army, then I would have been able to just conquer these coastal cities. Ah, whatever. No foresight. No deep planning before our invasion. Just impulse. Right now it's kind of like impulse, but... Oh, there's Dakar. The crappy city that's sandwiched between Cordoba's dick and Carthage's ass. Once we declare war on Egypt again, we'll take these 3 cities. This one as well. Then we'll move to Babylon, conquer the city, burn down Byblos and Medina. And once we're done with that, we'll ask for Egypt some gold and stuff. In fact, maybe we could just leave, conquer these, and conquer... you know, Babylon and Medina and Byblos, and see if they give us Addis Ababa for a peace treaty. Because right now I need to conquer these cities because of nuclear missile and all that other stuff. They're still pretty powerful, even though I conquered their upper kingdom, I think. Yeah, this is the upper kingdom, and I do believe this is the lower kingdom. Or this is Nubia actually. Yeah, no, that's Nubia. And this is Lower Kingdom, and this is Upper Kingdom. Yeah, okay. I thought Egypt was a little bit bigger than I originally thought. But no, it's actually smaller. Okay, next turn will be upgrade some our modern armor to modern armor. Well, not our modern armor to modern armor. What? We'll be upgrading our tanks to modern armor. We'll be upgrading our fighters to jet fighters, which will give us an edge overall in the air and on land. No one can stand up to us. Just about no one. We actually lost 2 panzers, so we're going to need to rebuild some modern armor. Actually, how many panzers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, okay. So we could get 5 new modern armors, and we should build more modern armors, actually. I don't know why we're not. Yeah, okay, so let's change the production in Antium and Yaroslava to building modern armors. First, however, we need to check if we have enough aluminum, obviously. Should I nuke Egypt? Maybe. That's a good possibility. I mean, right now, I can't transport nukes all the way to the Americas because I need a missile cruiser to move my nukes to the Americas. So right now, oh shit, this is really bad. Yeah, okay, so right now the Aztecs are just way too powerful now. I mean, they've just conquered them. They really just conquered the Mayas. Shit. And now they have another SS booster. Holy fuck, this is grim. This is fucking grim. Alright, we're going to need to build a lot of aircraft carriers. We're going to need to build a shit ton of missile cruisers. Bring in my aircraft carriers and missile cruisers to the Americas and conquer the fuck out of the Aztecs, because right now this is impossible. We can't conquer them without an air force, because right now their air force is massive and the amount of technology they have is off the charts. I mean, they're building SS boosters like crazy. Their military is probably awesome and maybe a little bit backwards than mine, but just massive overall. This is gonna be a hard battle, actually. If you guys thought Egypt was gonna be hard, the Aztecs are probably gonna be hell, because we're going to be conquering a lot more, and I don't think they're going to make the same mistake that Egypt made, where they're going to put all their aircraft into one area and allow my units to conquer that area. Oh, Valletta gives me a city-state. I mean, a unit. That's nice. Okay, so what does Valletta give me? Does it tell me what unit I get? Whatever. Okay. So right now, let's see. Upgrade. So now that we have modern armor, we have an edge. Alright, and goodbye, Panzers. You've served me well, but now we need to give you a shinier coat. Well, paint of coat. Well, what am I saying? What am I saying? A coat paint? A painting of coat? I don't know. Oh, they give me oil. Ah. Alright, so now then, only 12 capitals are left. Right. This is intense. The stakes are high, gentlemen. The stakes are high. Alright, public school. Now we have a nuclear missile. That's good. Let's build some modern armors, actually. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Alright, first, upgrade the fighters. What? Really? Ah, fucking. You know. Oh, come on. How does that not count? Come on. That's stupid. Fucking shit. Whatever. Let's just upgrade them. Woo! Look fly as hell. Alright. Now we have 7. So the rest of our aluminum is going to go to our stealth bombers. So, yep. Okay. No more modern armors, which sucks, but what are you going to do? What can we do over here? Build a hospital. We need the city to grow. You guys should get into London. Yeah, you guys get into London and upgrade yourselves. Carrier will stay behind. Now then, what else can we do for this city? I think really, actually, wow, things are going along fairly well for the Mongolians. I mean, this Hunnish territory. Well, ex-Hunnish territory. So because we're spread thin, we're going to have to use all the units that are in the African continent right now to the best of our ability, because we're not going to get any reinforcements. Which sucks, but it's also good in terms of how should I really put this? It's good because then we'll be able to, you know, allocate most of my forces to the Americas where it counts, but Egypt's going to be lacking, which sucks. But there's nothing I can do because the Aztecs are a bigger force to deal with. I mean, right now, I could completely ditch every single civilization, but I can't ditch the Aztecs. Like, I just can't. And right now, let's just actually look at all the civilizations in their global politics. So, right now, the Egyptians have completed 3 policies, but they're not in any way, they're not, I don't want to, how should I say this? They're not on the road to a cultural victory. They're more of on science, I think. Gandhi, I know, is trying to get to cultural victory, but right now he's on freedom, which means it's going to take him some time. But we could definitely conquer Gandhi easily. Just one city and then bam. I mean, they're on modern era. They haven't even reached the atomic era, which means conquering them will be easy. Persepolis, not really. Well, Persia, not really. Mayas were actually very close. They were the closest, but at this point, because they've been conquered by the Aztecs, well, their capital city has been conquered, that means the Mayas are out of the game, which means they can't make a cultural victory anymore. The single cities are shit. They can't do anything. They can't really get anything. The Aztecs, wow, they're very close in science. They're kind of close in social policy. Like, it's weird. Like, their science game is right now really good because they're building SS boosters or whatever. And their cultural victory, they've completed 2. And they have 3 in piety and 4 in autocracy. But I don't think they're really ready for a cultural victory. I mean, they're getting autocracy, which means they're getting a domination victory or a science victory, not really a cultural victory. So we don't have to really fear the smaller civs, which is good. So that puts you guys a little bit off edge if you guys were on edge beforehand. I mean, that should. Wow, there's a lot more panzers than I originally anticipated there being. Whatever, more modern armors, the better. My friend is playing Darkness too. Oh, wonderful. So right now, these are the only forces we can work with in our conquest of Asia. I mean, it looks small. It really does look small. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, with careful planning, we could definitely make some good stuff happen. However, I'm scared that I won't have enough air forces to really justify my conquest of Egypt and the Asian continent. Maybe I could just use my aircraft till I have enough aircraft carriers to bring them to the Americas, and then, you know, go all the way to the Americas and conquer the Aztecs with my aircraft. And once I'm sending over my aircraft to the Americas, I should be done with Egypt and major aircraft civilizations. I mean, I don't think I really need that much aircraft units, actually, so... That many aircraft units, actually, so... Yeah. I do need more missile cruisers, however. But I desperately need to buy aircraft carriers. In fact, we should actually buy aircraft carriers. Yeah, let's just buy them. Because right now, I'm really worried that we won't be able to send in my guys. So, yeah, next time we come back... We're going to send in all of our aircraft, all of our jet fighters onto these carriers and soon begin the war. Because if they're on SS boosters, I don't want to know what they're closing in on, really. I don't want to know, like, what they're close to getting. Missile cruisers are definitely useful, and we need to continue building them. But we need aircraft carriers more than ever now. In fact, let's build them in every single... Let's buy them in every single city, actually. So yeah, we're going to have a total of 5 aircraft carriers, which is more than enough. You guys might be thinking, oh, you're panicking. No, I'm not. Like we're in they're in very close like right now at this point of time, the Aztecs are pretty close to winning. They are very close. Can stealth bombers actually get onto aircraft carriers? Because if they can, I should just like carry my bombers the aircraft carriers, and then once I'm in the Americas, I'll bring the bombers to the cities, and then they'll upgrade it to stealth bombers. We just took a lot of gold from our treasury, so I hope this is worth it. And we should really stop production here because we can't afford any more bombers. The reason why we can't afford any more bombers is because we don't have enough aluminum. Oh, wait a minute. Recycling centers. Okay, so Paris, stop building your hospital. Build me a recycling center. We need one ASAP. What else? What else? What else can we build a recycling center? And I think once we're done with Sydney Opera House in Nottingham. Alright, next turn. And this will be our final turn, gentlemen. So after this, we should be done. And then we'll end the recording, and all of you guys will have a say in how we conquer the Egyptians, the other Asian civilization. What do we do with all the aircraft carriers? How do we put all of our jet fighters into the aircraft carriers? How do we allocate the air force? How do we deal with the Aztecs? Such and such. I'm wondering if there's any city-states that could really give us a boost. The Central American city-states right now in the Midwest, and I do believe in South America should be able to help me out. I can't rely on the Mayans. Wow. I mean, I can't rely on the Mayans. That just sucks. I mean, wow. Fuck. You know, I thought the Mayans would be able to conquer. Well, not be able to conquer, but will be able to help me out in conquering the Aztecs. But damn, they're now just another sphere of influence. Do the Mayans still have a shot at conquering the cultural game? Like, do they have a shot at winning the culture game? No, they don't. They don't, because Tikal and Chichen Itza, they don't produce enough culture to really justify a cultural victory. I mean, yes, they have less cities, so they have less culture to get to a cultural victory, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. They just don't produce enough. I mean, if you look at the city had like so much culture. It was like, oh, like over here, all around. It was, this city literally took up this entire area, so that means it was on the brink of its expansion. Like, it couldn't get any more tiles, and you know, that's basically what happened. Like, that was the moneymaker. This was the city that was making all the culture, and now without that city, they're done for. So that means the Aztecs are literally the only civilization that is close to a victory other than me, and that's scary. Now they have another SS booster. We should really look at the victory screen and see how they're doing. Okay, so right now we need details on that. One. Oh shit! Oh my god, this is really bad. They have the Apollo project. They have 3 SS boosters. They're soon going to get that. They're going to get that, and they're going to get that. That's scary. We need to conquer them soon. We really do need to conquer them soon. Alright, so you'll pay. Alright, so basically the Aztecs are the closest to the scientific victory as well. They only need 3 more parts, and then they win the game. They need to build a habitat, and they need to build a cockpit, and they need to build, I think, a fuel dispenser or fuel canister. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what's going to happen in our Let's Play. We just need to conquer the Aztecs, stop their scientific progress, and stop their scientific buildup as a whole. Do they have nukes? Yes, they do, probably. They probably have a lot. So this is going to be a thermonuclear warfare as well. Like, they have 8 uranium, which means they should be able to have 4 nuclear missiles. Yeah, 4 nuclear missiles. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a thermonuclear warfare game. Wow, 6 is the average, and they're 10. Well, that's because I have a lot of cities, though. So don't be surprised that in the next parts of our Let's Play, you're gonna see nukes dropping on me and dropping on the Aztecs. because that's probably what's going to happen next game. I mean, the next parts of this Let's Play. So yeah, although I sound dire, we still have a pretty good chance at winning. It's just gonna be hard as hell. Alright. So right now, let's just get done with all of our production, and then we'll stop the recording. Nope. Alright, good. And you could go all the way to Antium. Rotterdam, build me a recycling center. Moscow, you can build me a recycling center. Everybody should build me a recycling center. Even you, the viewers, should. Have your pets spayed and neutered. Upper house? Military academy? Yeah, let's get this guy into military overdrive. Exit out these. Oh, too many notifications. Alright, let's move in these aircraft carriers. And there we go. Alright, so we have 5, which is good. That's enough for the jet fighters. In fact, now we can bring in the jet fighters. So yeah, let's bring them to Orleans. In fact, there's an easier way. Ooh. There we go. And this is gonna take a while, but you know, it's worth it. We don't need the aircraft as we have mobile SAMs to deal with any of Egypt's pesky aircraft. Do we need any aircraft to bombard Egypt's cities? No, we don't. We have rocket artillery. We have mechanized infantry. We have the stuff. Ooh, shit. Come on. Come on. That was close. Well, that's a lot of healing, actually, across the board. Fucking... Sometimes the interface for this game is just annoying by itself. Like, can you not see I'm trying to move these guys? Ha, get it? Not see. Ha ha! Because we're playing against Germany. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to move these guys. So we're going to move them closer to Egypt. So while we're conquering Aztecs, we'll be conquering the Egyptian Empire, actually. Yeah. That sounds a lot better than just Egypt. Ooh, Cape Town hates me. Why does Cape Town hate me? Oh, you love America? Well, I love your mom. So let's just move in these guys. Oh, what the fuck? What? You didn't have to do that. Okay. Let's see. This guy. This guy. Okay, moving this guy. And move in the mobile SAMs. Wow, my workers have a lot of stuff. My workers are probably eternally hating me going, ah, you didn't need to use nukes. The nukes were also a massive drain to my economy, but right now my economy is already draining because of the amount of units I have. So there's no point in really stopping that. Okay. Repair the improvement. Heal up. Now that we have mobile armor, we have a good chance of standing up against the Aztecs. Okay, let's see what we can do with you. You can pull back. You can pull back. You can definitely pull back and upgrade. And the battleships are coming in. Alright, so we're definitely going to need the ships overall. Are we done? Are we done? I think we're done. Are we? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oh, finally, thank God. Alright, so upgrade the fighters. And what can we do with you? Move to the African continent. Repair the... Yeah, we're going to need a lot of all of our workers to kind of pitch in for this. So rebuild Songhai. We need all of you to rebuild Songhai, actually. Oh God, stupid airplane above me. Damn airplanes. Are you guys even building a road all the way to Carthage? Carthage. God damn. I mean, I was beginning to think that they weren't. I strongly think they weren't. Fuck. Sometimes the AI is just retarded. Hands down, all over the place, just retarded. I know Egypt has like one SS booster that they have built in their, you know, inventory, but at the same time, I just don't fear Egypt as much as I do Aztecs. With the Aztecs, actually. Alright, so that's it, gentlemen. That is the end of our session with this Let's Play. Is that? Oh, that's not my try play it. Okay, that's good. And right now, I already talked about what we're going to do in the next part, so I don't really need to do a recap. And yeah, that's about it. Continue supporting the channel by subscribing, liking, sharing these videos with your friends and family members and your dogs if you have dogs and pets and whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Right now, we're going to finish off with Autocracy. And if Autocracy doesn't help us out with conquering the Aztecs, then